I feel the cool breeze, it's such a lovely tease.
Hey everybody, welcome to our Friday night Posca Paint Party, and we've got a treat for you tonight. Our good friend, Andrew Samuel, the owner of Two Palms Tattoo in Madeira Beach, Florida, is joining us. But before we bring him on, we want to say, first of all, we want to say this is interactive. Ask questions in the chat. And there's a little button you can press to raise your hand if you want to be spotlight or if you want to show your work. Don't be shy. What else do we want to tell people? Oh, I know. Every paint party, we have a winner. Now, our last paint party, the winner had a name, and the name was iPad Steven. Now, I don't have your information, Steven, so email your shipping info to hello@brophyartacademy.com, and we will ship these to you. And tonight, there will be another lucky winner. Anything else we want to say in the intro here?
I think we're ready to go. I'm
ready to go.
I'm excited to get painting, and I want to you stay here and
okay,
because you're part of this and making this happen. We'd like to thank Andrew Samuel. I keep putting the S on the end of his name. It's Samuel.
Samuel.
Yeah, it's like when people just call me Brophy. But anyway, I'd like to welcome him. He's a fantastic artist, tattoo artist, Posca artist, and now a great friend. Yeah, let's highlight Drew. What's up, man?
How you guys
doing?
There
he is in his spot.
Howdy.
Oh, man, yeah, just over here keeping it together with all this craziness going on. It's been a good time, though. How's everything over there?
Everything's good. So, really, the paint parties on Friday night, this is just an opportunity for all of us to get together. And how great is it that, we get to hang out. We hung out in January at the Surf Expo show and painted. And
every time we hang out, it's a good time. I love the time that I get to spend with you and Maria. Especially Surf Expo was a blast. I mean, just that whole week, even the hard work part of it, the getting set up and breaking down and the late hours, all that stuff was fun,
Yeah.
I'm going to show a couple pictures from Surf Expo. There's one.
Oh, look at everybody. We got Sean Spoda. Look at that. Christian Fletcher.
Yeah.
There's another one.
That's a good one.
And, for all of you out there, this is what we do when we're hanging out live. We get everybody together and paint. We learn from each other. We're able to trade tips. Everybody does art a little bit differently. You can see all the different styles. It's just fantastic when we can share as a group of people. And now in this new format, getting together live like this on the internet, we can reach so many more people. And so like Maria was saying, and those of you who have already done it, this is interactive. We're going to want to see what you're working on. And we want to show you what we're working on. So let's go to Drew first. Drew, what are you going to paint tonight?
So I'm going to paint another macaw tonight. I'm going to do a blue, green, and yellow one. I've done a couple different paintings like this before. I did on this Mark Richardson surfboard that I have in the back. I'll bring it up so everybody can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one right here that I did at Kingpin Tattoo Supply during their customer appreciation day. So just something real fun like that. We got some leaves in the background. I got, if you look on the screen for the board, I'm just going to do a solid black in the background behind it, make the colors pop out real hard, and make it fun.
Yeah, that's going to be fabulous. So the hour goes by really fast. So everybody can paint, and, you might want to get started so that we can kind of hopefully see some progress over the time. I'll point out what I'm painting. I was inspired to do a fish because I love Drew's fishes. And then I had a lost board to paint that needed a dragon. So dragons are just as cool. So you can kind of see this dragon I'm painting. And as you can see the sketch on there, it'll come together really quick. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, and so while we're painting, Drew and I are just going to talk story, and then you can feel free to ask questions in the chat. So the moderators can ask questions, and about halfway through, we'll bring everybody on to show us what they're working on, or this is your opportunity to ask either one of us questions about art. Maybe ask Andrew about tattooing and some of the work he's done. He's really into hot rod cars, and yeah, tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Oh man, so I got started doing my own skimboards back when I used to compete in the UST circuit, and I actually was inspired by you, which we've gone over before, but everybody else doesn't know that, and really just loved all the stuff that you had done in the 90s with all the Lost boards. Was just really thrilled with all that and wanted to do my own thing to stand out in the skimboard contest, because it's 4 people in a heat running around all right next to each other with a rash guard on. It's kind of hard to stand out, and I figured painting on the boards would be a great way to stand out in front of everybody, and it worked. And then a few of my friends were like, wow, that's really cool, will you do it for me? So if we were friends, I'd paint your board or whatever, and it kind of just escalated from there. I used to shape boards for a skimboard company called Apex Skimboards for a couple years, and they started offering my art as a special option or whatever you want to call it. And it just kind of escalated from there. And then obviously I'm into tattooing and all that good stuff. So
were you always good at art?
So I was really good at art from a young age. I was ridiculed horribly for it in school. I mean, in the late 90s, I mean, things were a lot different than they are now, and I got harassed for wanting to do all this art, so I put it aside and I quit doing it, and kind of hid the talent for years until I got older, and people started appreciating it on the boards, and then it all just kind of graduated from that,
Yeah, but our stories are very similar. I mean, all I wanted to do was make my old beat up surfboards look better. And
yeah.
And how lucky are we that we were able to, do it well and, find a career for ourselves. So all of you folks out there who, might be wanting to do art full time, what I did, and it sounds like what you did, was marry your passion with your art. And,
correct. I like to tell people, and I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
But people ask me all the time, because I'm so young, and I own my own shop and I own my own brand, and I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, and people, ask me how I do all this, and I tell them I just do it. I just run with it, and that's kind of like with art and everything. You kind of just have to make it happen. And if there's a will, there's a way. And, with all the people watching it, if they're trying to do something professionally with it or trying to take it as a career choice, the only way to really make it happen is to make it happen. And
no plan B.
Is to go for it. So I want to just encourage everybody to go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I did. And it just by chance started to make a small following, and that small following turned a little bigger, and then I got to do a couple live events and a few other things, and then all of a sudden I have a career. And I'm 4 years into it. How many years have you been doing this now? 30?
30.
30. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm at 30, and it was so cool painting with you at Surf Expo. It really was nice working with somebody with so much enthusiasm. Not everybody has that. And I really want to point out to people that, that's a big part of it. I mean, you could be a really talented person and not have the self-motivation to go out in the world and make something of yourself, or the confidence. If you ever heard the term fake it until you make it, I mean, that was me to a T. I mean, I was definitely not the best artist, but I had a lot of drive, and literally I didn't have anything else. So I was like, I got dealt a set of cards. I always say I got dealt a set of twos, and I played them as best I could in the game of poker. But I got better over time.
Yeah.
And that, you know, when I look back on it, it was good enough to create a nice family for myself and my family. And that's all it had to be. I'm not trying to be anything, I'm not trying to do anything other than and create a nice life for myself and be of service to my clients, and, you know, make things look cool and be happy about it. And
I think, Drew, I really think there's something, there's a lot to what you just said. All the time people ask, what do I do for work? I tell people that I never work, because I absolutely love what I do, and I just live my life and do, you know, the projects that come to me, and I pick out the fun stuff that I want to do, and I don't do the stuff that I don't want to do. You know what I mean? If somebody comes to me with a project that I don't really like, or I'm not really about it, I'm blessed that, you know, so far I don't have a family or anything or priorities that I really need to keep. I need to feed any mouths but myself, so I can pick and choose the stuff that I want to do. And it keeps me really happy. I never feel like I work. I always feel like I'm doing something fun. And I feel like that's always why my drive is always so high.
yeah. So, you know, we're watching you paint right now. So this is really cool, everybody, that, you know, Drew blends with the brush. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So I definitely blend with the brush. I like to use a little water with it. I haven't done a canvas in a little while, so I'm kind of knocking the rust off of this thing real quick. But what you want to do is, if everybody can see me, is I'll come in, I'll lay a bunch down, and I'll go about 30% into my other one, and I'll start working it out like this. And then what I'll do is come back with the brush, and I'll blend it out with just a little bit of water. And water is really key. And I didn't realize this until I was messing around with tattoo inks. Because obviously I own a tattoo shop. I tattoo for a living. When I very first started painting, before I started using the pens, I was using tattoo ink out of the bottle, because it works very, very similar to acrylic paint when you mix it with water and blend it like this. So this was a technique that I learned with those guys, and I just kind of bring it on over.
Yeah, what a great crossover.
Yeah, it's just, you know, there's people always ask me what's the right way to do this, or what's the right way to paint, or what's the right way to draw. I tell them there's definitely a wrong way, but there's really no right way, because whatever gets it on the paper works. If it works, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like people get too caught up into, you know, what size brush do I need to use, or what, you know, pencils do I need for this outline, or yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean?
And that stuff's intimidating. I always talk to people about, like, you know, it's expensive and intimidating. And I personally just felt as a kid, like going into an art store was like, man, this is too much. I don't know how to use any of this stuff, and I don't want to ruin it.
When you're first starting out, it's overwhelming. There's so Kingpin Tattoo Supply Company is the biggest tattoo equipment distribution center in North America. It just happens to be their East Coast hub happens to be right here in Pinellas County. I made friends with the floor manager at a very early stage in my tattoo career, because she was friends with my cousin. and I went in there and didn't have a clue what was going on, and was just starting out my career, and walked in there and was so overwhelmed with trying to figure out what I wanted and what I needed, and the different inks to use and all of this stuff. And I think it's really great that you make your set, the surfboard set of these pens, because I feel like it takes a lot of that guesswork out of all this stuff for everybody, and really sends them in a nice, easy direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it just gives you everything you need in one box.
Yeah, it takes all the guesswork out of everything. I like it a lot.
That's kind of what I was going for, because the Posca pens were so difficult to get for so long that, everybody was coming to me for how to get them and, what to do. And they kept coming back. Well, what about this? What about that? And that's why we did the videos. And, that's why we started going on tour and going to places to meet people, kind of like how we met you. We met you down in Miami. And
yeah.
That was a real treat. And
I'm going to put a picture up of when we first met Drew Samuel. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. And he bought that painting from me.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Nice.
And it's just really cool. I think that night, how many people do you think were there? About 8 of us? 8,
oh, yeah. More than that. I'd say 10, 10, 12. There was
yeah, maybe it was 10 or 12 people.
What's the name of the place?
Artists and Craftsmen. Artists and Craftsmen, Miami Beach.
Was that what it was? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, what a fun place.
And for all you out there, we want to do that again. Once this is all over, we want to get in the van and go out to all the different surf shops, tattoo shops, art supply shops, and do this live, because you can just see we've made great friends like Drew doing this, and connected with people and get people painting, and doing this online is great, but doing it live is even better.
Doing it live, there's just the energy from it so good. People always love watching this stuff in person so much, and it's nice to interact with everybody. I feel like it really adds a fun element to everything,
Yeah. Dude, those leaves are looking sick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to a few people. That we have 104 people live with us right now.
Wow.
And
welcome, everybody.
And I know a lot of the names that are on here, good friends, new friends, longtime friends, Paul Carter, Christine Samad. We've got Jody from Honolulu. We've got Jim and Andrea with us again tonight. We have some new people. Let's see, Glenn from Sydney, Australia is with us.
On.
And then Emily asked a question that I'd like to answer. Is the winner of the Posca Paint Pen giveaway chosen at random? The answer is yes. If you're here with us for most of the hour or all of the hour, you are thrown into a random pot. You do not have to show your art. You don't have to do anything. If you're the winner, we will find a way to track you down. And so that answers that question.
I might make him show me the art, Maria. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And then we have Parker McBride from Myrtle Beach. We've got Stacy from North Beach, Maryland.
Wow.
Just so many people, familiar names, new names. It's just, we're really, it's just really cool. Oh, Ryder Biolis is here, our good friend. Ryder.
Can we say hi to Ryder?
What's up, Ryder?
We can if Ryder is okay
There
with
she
it.
is.
Hi, Ryder.
Hey. How you doing? Are you surviving the
lockdown?
quarantine? Ryder?
I don't think she can hear us.
Oh,
You can't hear us? All
she's
right.
unmuted. Ryder, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Ryder? No.
All
she
right.
can't hear
Well,
us.
we're gonna.
So that's my good friend, my good friend's daughter. She's a fabulous artist, and I'm glad she's sitting here with us. Maybe she's double time and talking to her friend at the same time.
Possibly. She is a great artist, though, just phenomenal.
And it's really nice, you know, for any of those of you people out there that are, you know, with your kids or whatever on this. This is really nice to realize, like for me, not that nobody pushed my art. I mean, they did, but in school and stuff, it just was not as big of a deal, or I wasn't allowed to pursue it as much as I'd hoped. And, you know, this is just a skill that, like, the more you do it, the better you get. So if you have somebody out there who's good at art, especially a young person, please push them and, you know, allow them to do it. And the more they do it, the better they're going to get. And, you know, Andrew and I are successful professional artists, but if somebody would have pushed me more, you know, I really would, I actually wanted to make movies and stuff. And, you know, I wanted to go to a school called Cal Arts. And by the time I got to applying to Cal Arts, it was just so difficult and I was so behind that I just feel that if I would have had a little bit more push and a little bit more help and support, that I might have gotten there and I might have been making movies. And I'm very happy with my career and stuff, but, you know, somebody talented with art can do amazing things. I think we're all creation machines, in that, you know, if you push somebody, whether it's art, music, or it could be even engineering, great things happen. So, so let's all push each other.
Hey, let's say hello to Mary Claire and Caroline Brooks from Myrtle Beach. Just shout out to them.
Just shout out. I wanted to say hi to them. This is a party.
If Mary Claire and Caroline, if you want to be spotlighted, just hit the little raise hand. And we do have a couple hands raised, and we're going to get to you all in a couple minutes. Maybe in like 4 or 5 minutes, we'll start sharing people. And actually, all right, I'm going to spotlight Mary Claire and Caroline because they do want to be spotlighted. They raised their hands. They are unmuted.
Hey, you guys. Nice to see you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's unmute them.
They are unmuted.
All right. Might take a second.
They're not muted. All right, we'll come back to you too. I don't know what happened, but we'll come back.
It seems like we're not being able to hear everybody.
You know, I don't know. I think, I'm not sure why, but they were unmuted. So tech stuff.
Is Jillian still with us?
She is.
All right.
She is.
They'll have to log in and out again, and then their audio should work. It's the old, you know, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah.
Zoom just does
So
that.
Mary Claire and Caroline, if you're listening, log off and then log back on. And that might fix it. I just want to read something Kurt wrote. He wrote, "Thank you, Drew and Maria, for doing these parties, fun stuff." Thanks, Kurt. And I also want to point out that our good friends at Posca, they are the reason we're able to bring this to you. So we really need to thank Posca because they are providing the support for these awesome parties that we're throwing 3 times a week right now to keep everybody connected. Yeah. And we have 108 people on live right now, 108.
All right, that's amazing. Can we, I'm just going to show everybody my dragon I'm doing. I haven't been talking about how I've been painting and stuff, but you can see I just go from one color combination to the next. And so I started out with brown, yellow, and white. And I did the tops of the, like kind of the spine of the dragon and the underneath of the dragon. And then I did brown, dark green, light green to yellow. where I'm doing the rest of the dragon. And this is pretty routine. For those of you who've been watching these, you know, my technique is real methodical and just step by step, and then it just all starts to unfold. And this board's actually for somebody. I forget what the person's name is, but this is through Catalyst Surf Shop here in San Clemente for Lost Surfboards, my good friend Matt Biolis. They sold this board and we're customizing it. And we're on lockdown right now, so they can't surf it. So I'm going to make it so cool that they're just going to be happy looking at it. Let's see how Drew's painting's coming out.
Just building up some highlights on this.
I really love how you do your leaves.
Thank you. You know, before I started tattooing, I used to absolutely hate rose tattoos and flower tattoos and anything of the sort. I used to laugh at all of it. And as I grew as a tattoo artist, I ended up really enjoying tattooing foliage and roses and leaves and all this stuff, which is just unbelievable because of how much I didn't like it in the beginning. And it's really simple to do. They're really fun, and it's nice because it's something that's like organic, you know what I mean? And you can kind of do a lot of free form stuff with it and just have fun. And it's not like a portrait where, you know, if you make something a little to the side this way or that way, it's going to be very noticeable. A lot of times in foliage, when you put stuff randomly, it makes it look even cooler. Something fun that's, you know, keeping it fresh, keeping it different.
Yeah, I'm always just fascinated with, you know, anything in nature is just, number one, it's challenging to paint because you're sitting there looking at it, but as you paint it, you're kind of deconstructing how it's made. And it's just fascinating to me how beautiful, you know, everything in nature is.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's definitely my favorite stuff to paint by a landslide.
Yeah.
To paint, you know, a fish or some sort of seascape or anything of that nature before I'd like to paint anything else, you know.
Your fish and your octopuses are amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually, you know, grew up being inspired by the anglerfish that you used to do on the Lost boards, and that's part of the reason why I do them.
Cool. You know, when I was a little kid, I grew up on the marshes and stuff in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And I used to have this throw net, and I would catch all these crazy fish, and I could go down with a 5-gallon bucket and catch everything I needed for dinner that night. And I'd fill it up with fish and shrimp and crabs, and then I'd dig for clams and knock off oysters, and that was my day. But one time I can remember very specifically, one day I caught like 3 fish in one day that I'd never seen before. And they were like the craziest looking fish I'd ever seen. They all had like super cool personalities, like little grumpy looking fish. Like they were super angry that I caught them. And I wish I could say I threw them back, but I was so interested in them. I kept them in my bucket and stared at them. And I think unfortunately they died, but
it happens.
But I can just remember being so, just looking at them like, whoa, this is the weirdest looking little creature I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
And then my older brother had a fish tank, my brother Tommy, and he had all these cool fish in it. And I would sit there and look at them for hours.
Is it a saltwater tank?
Yeah, and it was just
man,
super cool, man.
How fun are those?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Mary Claire and Caroline back on. I think they fixed their.
All right.
There they are.
There
What's
they
up,
are.
girls?
Hey,
What's up?
Myrtle Beach Brophies.
Yeah, this is my Brophy family in Myrtle Beach. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah. What are you girls painting?
I'm doing a butterfly. I'm still kind of working on the sketch a little.
All right, that's great, Caroline.
Yours is more plain.
Hey, hold it up for us. Oh, nice.
The sketch is still coming, but and then MC has some color on hers.
Hers is more planned. I just like freehanded mine. And you said you were doing a fish, so I was like, I'm just gonna do a fish, and
That looks good.
I dig it. I dig it.
So Caroline, you got to get
Still
paint. And Mary Claire, you got to get rid of all the white. That's the
oh yeah,
rule.
no white, no white.
No white. And then if you can get mom and dad painting, that'd be great too.
Yeah, what's it gonna take to get them painting?
You wanna come on in? There's mom,
guys.
dad, the whole family.
What's
All
up,
right.
guys?
Well, here, cheers to the paint party.
Cheers.
Good.
Cheers.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
y'all.
All right, we'll
All right.
check back with you.
Cool.
So that's really nice. You know, this format's amazing to get everybody painting, and you know, that's my family back in South Carolina, and it's really nice to be able to see them and feel like we're hanging out together, even though we're all in quarantine. And you know, at this time, I mean, we're kind of like blazing through this. We're all painting. Let's see what everybody's painting out there.
Cairo wants to show. Let's go to Cairo. Cairo, if you're ready.
What's up,
Unmute.
Cairo?
Hi.
What's up,
So
Dad?
I'm painting a phoenix.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that looks good, man.
Killer.
Thanks. So
You got any questions for me or Drew?
yeah, last Posca Paint Party, who was like second or third?
Who won the second or third? So we only give away one set of pens, but you're in the running. I'm sure you're in the running. You've been to all these parties, huh?
Yeah, you're bound to win sooner or later. Hang in there, man.
Yay. Okay.
Are you missing? We might just have to send Cairo some pens because he's so good at it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Santino, who is always willing to share. What's up, Santino?
Hello.
Good to see you,
So-
brother.
I finished this one.
Oh, that looks so good.
Killed it,
Yeah.
dude.
I want to like I need a few details on the shark, on the fish,
Yeah.
and then should be ready.
You got the mouth of the shark really good, man.
Killer.
Thanks.
So
It was hard. And then here and this I'm doing like a dragon wave.
yeah, I can see it.
Nice.
So you're gonna paint over that old Element logo and just keep going?
Yeah.
Right on, man.
All right,
Nice.
cool.
Just using old decks that you've already shredded and then be able to have something cool to do with them again, isn't it?
Yeah. It's upcycling. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go to Jody Trujillo.
Honolulu.
Hi, Jody.
Oh, what are you working on? Oh, wow. Nice blending.
Oh, I love it.
I like to use my brush too to blend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a pair too.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys are like on the same wavelength doing the parrots.
I love that.
Thank you. I was looking for a picture of a smaller bird, but I had this parrot picture.
Yeah.
I think you nailed it. It's perfect. It's a great color palette for the Posca pens too. I always
Yeah.
love the way the blues and the purples mix together. I feel like they always mix real well. Mix it very easily, I should say.
I feel like I'm missing out. You guys are all using brushes. I feel like I need to learn something new.
You was
Yeah,
using
maybe you should.
Didn't see you. There you go. Nice. I like using, for the people that are interested in using brushes with it, if you want to know some good brushes to use, the two tips that I like personally that I found are the most helpful are the Chisel Tip, like a small number 4, number 6 Chisel Tip, and then these Filberts. These Filbert tips are real nice too. I like these Filbert ones a lot.
Can we go in on his so he can show the brushes?
Yeah.
I need to hold these up.
Sit there.
So this is a filbert style. It's got a round a rounded tip. This one's all beat up because I've been using it forever on everything, and I'm super rough on them. You guys probably shouldn't be. This is Chisel Tip. Obviously, pretty self-explanatory, but I really like these a lot. For like if you were going to do the feathers and the bird, you wanted to do blending out this way, you can lean that chisel tip on the side and continuously work it up like that, and get a really cool effect with the Posca paint. There's the streaks. This obviously the streaks that it leaves in it. Add to the texture and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go to iPad 5?
iPad 5.
Hello.
Oh, ET.
This was my ET from the other day there.
Yeah.
And Drew was skim boards. I do a lot of skim boards, so.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, check out his car. You got some more of your cars. You do some cool cars.
Thank you.
But yeah, show us some hot rods, bro. That's right up my alley.
Yeah. Well, I've got a 63 Meteor myself.
Oh, nice.
Shalom, grab me another board.
Which one?
Anyone.
I got an 87 square body Chevy.
Oh,
But,
Yeah.
there you go.
That is so cool. And
Thank you.
Where are you based out of, brother?
Summerland, BC, Canada.
Canada. Nice. Our neighbors to the north.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to go to Mike Richardson.
What's up, Mike? Oh wow, look at what he's doing.
All right, what you got?
This
Oh.
is like a metal drum head for a charity that I'm doing.
Hold it still for me real quick. There you go.
That's like savage, man.
What's that on top of? A drum? A bass drum
Yeah, it's like an aluminum bass drum head.
cover? That's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man. It's totally different. I've never painted anything on metal before, and
How'd you like it? It looks nice and vibrant. It looks like the saturation looks good.
yeah, I mean the Poscas are a trip, man. I'm just getting used to using them, and they're like life changing for me right now.
Did it
That's great.
take 2 coats on some of that color, or was that all one shot?
No, it's all pretty much all one shot except for where I did some blends, and I actually been using the brush to blend just because I used to do
The brush works.
painting
cool.
everything by hand, so it's just kind of what I'm used to.
Sweet, man. I like that a lot, dude.
And
Yeah,
Mike,
appreciate it, man.
where are you? Where are you coming from?
I'm based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I actually met you guys at your gallery show at the Myrtle Beach Gallery.
Oh yeah. Right
Yeah,
on,
that was
man.
an awesome
Thanks for
show,
coming.
man. That was like massively inspirational.
Yeah, thanks, man. It felt really good to see all that work together,
Yeah,
because I've had my head down for so long that I forget how many things that I've done, and at the end of the day, this is what I like doing. Just kind of I'm painting every day and in this setup right here,
yeah,
and you kind of forget that you're just pushing art out into the world, and next thing you know, years and years go by, and then you've done something.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
well,
we're going to go on to Chris
thanks for joining
Myers.
us.
Chris Myers, our good friend. Chris, how are you?
I'm good. How are you
Whoa.
guys?
Look at that. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet koi fish, dude.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So this is one I did there in San Clemente at your shop. So
Yeah.
I started another one. So surfboards started showing up at my house.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
What's that?
What are you working on right now?
Tonight I'm working on a smaller koi fish.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah. So.
Like a little lotus flower too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cool.
Those bubbles are killer on the lost board in the back.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it really brings a lot of depth.
Yeah, definitely. It's always fun to add more stuff to a painting like that and make it nice and full.
So,
Yeah.
So Chris, you got a lot of time to work now. So, we're gonna have to get you some bigger things to paint on. I have a feeling you're gonna go a lot faster on that little canvas than you do on the surfboard.
Yeah, this is something I just want to bang out tonight and tomorrow as a
Cool.
gift, and then I'll definitely be on to a bigger project. I want to finish this. That's not done. And then I've got another one lined up. So I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, man. Nice to see you. Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
good seeing
joining
you.
us.
Good to see you all.
Stuff, dude.
It is so nice seeing everybody because, you know, it kind of really feels like we're going out and doing something, and we're all together.
I love it.
We had a question. Jono Green wanted to know, how do you share your work? And so there's two ways to do it. One is by hitting the function that says raise your hand function. Some people have a hard time finding it, and but there is a thing that you press to raise your hand. And if you can't find that, there is a chat function, and you can always write it in the chat, and hopefully I will see it and I will call on you. So Jono Green, you are up. I hope you're ready. We are spotlighting you right now. There you are. Hey, whoa, look at that.
Oh, cool. Hey, John. Great job.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to unmute you.
There we go. Sorry. Can you hear me?
All right. Where are you coming from, Jono?
Ocean Beach, San Diego, where we have parrots that live outside our house. So that's why I'm trying to paint one.
Oh, that's great, man.
We
Good.
have
Thanks
those
for
here
joining.
too.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
They're noisy.
They're super noisy, but you kind of get used to it and like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And so you're using Poscas on that?
Yeah, Posca pens, and then it's just a piece of, I was scrambling trying to find something. It's just some wood veneer that I found.
Yeah.
So I just sprayed a clear gloss on it real quick so that it wouldn't like bleed so much with the pens, and it's working pretty well.
Yeah, you're really doing a great job on the feathers.
I love that. I love how many people are doing birds. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. But
They must have heard you were doing one.
End up doing fish. I can't believe everybody's doing birds with me. This is great.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Okay, now we're gonna bring our good friend Sam Sherritt on from San Clemente, California. What's up?
What's up? How you doing? I'm doing kind of like a dragon.
He's got his dragon going. It's looking good, brother.
Oh, killer. Look at that. Sorry,
Yeah,
I was painting. I had to look up. Nice.
I didn't know we were like painting a dragon, so I had to run and print out a photo. So
Yeah.
kind of a reference thing.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were going to paint either. We're going to paint fish, and then Drew wanted to do a parrot, so I ended up painting a dragon, but it's all good.
Yeah, they're pretty sick.
Yeah, the dragons are hard, and parrots are actually hard too, because you got all the feathers, and the dragons have scales.
I didn't realize how hard it would be.
Yeah. But it's also kind of fun with the Poscas because you got all the little scales, and you can kind of do one scale at a time.
Yeah, you could definitely blend them.
Right on. Well, I can't wait to see when it's done.
Okay, well, now I'm gonna bring on our friend, Eric Hildewin. Welcome, Eric.
How's it going?
Eric.
I could have met Drew. When that whole Miami one, I kind of got that window that last minute, and I was like, 5:30 from like Boynton to Miami just wasn't gonna work out logistically.
Yeah. Sorry we missed you.
Oh yeah, no, but cheers everyone. I'm
Yeah,
working on a little bit of I don't know if it's gonna get a pirate parrot.
Oh, yeah.
Little lifesaver. Not sure if it's coming through.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Yeah.
I like that.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah, I like how you're breaking it up into like little sections so you can complete it. And
Yeah. Sorry, I lost you there for a second.
Yeah, no, but it's looking good. I can see the wing, and I can't wait for the space and eye and stuff to come through.
All right, we're gonna move on to Benny.
Benny, it's time.
Benny, where's Benny?
Whoa, how good is that? That's amazing.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
that's one.
And then Benny's painting our brick. Here, let me help him. He can barely show him what's going on.
Oh, sick.
So that's a swordfish. That's a stingray, and that is a turtle. It's much
turtle.
harder to draw on a brick, so I tried to challenge myself instead of drawing on paper.
That's great. I love it. Painting the brick. You should paint all the bricks to look like stingrays.
I know, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks. All right, now we're going to go on to Ryder Biolas. Ryder, you ready for us now?
Hi, guys.
There she is.
Hi, Drew.
Hey.
I'm good. Yeah. I'm drawing. It's not like it's all done yet, but I'm just drawing like it's like a clouds and like an airplane.
Oh yeah, you want to start flying now to add that to your list of things? Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Yeah.
So you've been painting a lot of surfboards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're surviving the lockdown?
Yeah. I have chickens, so I'm playing with my chickens a lot.
We should paint chickens.
Yeah, I should paint chickens.
How many chickens do you have?
2.
2?
Yeah.
All you need.
And so any chance you're gonna get your dad painting on any of these? No?
We get dead silence.
All right, now we're going to move on to Kenny. Kenny, are you ready for us? Kenny, there we go. Hi.
Hey, man.
How's everybody doing?
Look at the octopus.
Oh, look at that sweet octopus.
So I did this one today
It looks
for my
good.
wife for her anniversary.
Killer, bro.
And tonight I'm working on this another octopus. For some reason, they're just stuck in my head.
That's great, man.
I like that one a lot. I like the yellow on that.
Yeah, I heard you saying brown and yellow in one of your combinations of colors. So I was like, all right, well, let me try that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work nice.
Yeah. It's you got to run for your money there, Drew. Those octopuses were really nice.
I know, right?
And octopuses are really hard, you guys. Like anybody who hasn't done one yet, and you're doing the arms and all the little suckers, it takes a while, and you're kind of like wanting to be done with it, but you got to go in there with every little sucker and make them look killer.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, now we're going to go on to iPad 2. I don't know who that is, but iPad 2, you've been waiting a long time. There you are. Hi. What's your name?
Guys? Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude?
All right, hold on.
It's kind of like a pit bull, but working with the background still.
All right, you're looking good. You got to get rid of all the white.
Yeah, shoots. Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, you having fun?
Yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, buy more pens every time. I'm just using all my money to buy pens.
Yeah, well, they last a pretty long time, so it's good. Where are you at?
Wailua.
Oh,
North
Wailua.
Shore.
That's right. I remember I met you. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
I was hoping I was supposed to be back there, and then all this happened. So as soon as this is done, I want to get back over there and paint with everybody.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I hope to see you again when you come out.
Yeah, I want to paint with the high school out there and get all the
yeah.
kids painting. That'd be really nice. All
Yeah,
right.
Wailua
Right
High
on.
School
Thanks
is
for
a
hanging
good
out
high
with us.
Okay, we're going to go to Phyllis. Phyllis, if you're still wanting to share, let's unmute you. Oops. A minute.
Hi.
I hear her. I don't see her.
Yeah, I know.
There she is.
There we go. Hi, Phyllis. Whoa.
That is so great.
Nice. Killer.
And
Yeah.
where are you, Phyllis?
Yeah, I'm in Big Island, Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
How did you hear about our paint parties, Phyllis?
I signed up for, I think, your classes, and just now starting to have some time to do it, and waiting for some of your pens to come in. I really love what it's all about. And of course, there's plenty of surfboards around here to paint, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what's that in the background with all the color?
That's fabric. That's my main medium. So I like to paint. And how do your Posca pens work on fabric?
They work pretty good. They cover pretty well. You have to iron it to seal it in.
Sure.
And sometimes, like I paint shoes and hats and things like that, you have to use a fixative.
Okay.
But yeah, I think somebody like you could probably figure out good ways to make it to last longer and adhere better. So if you start doing it on fabric, let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Okay, now we're gonna go on to Glenn. Glenn, if you're ready, we've got a couple more
Hey,
people.
guys.
Here we go. Hi, where are you located?
Hey.
Glenn?
From Australia, Sydney.
Sydney, yeah, love it there.
Well, you doing
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You doing a tuna?
So I've gone for a kingfish.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Just working on that, and then
Almost got like a
once
watercolor
it's-
feel to it. I like it a lot.
yeah, trying to get the blending right, but yeah, that
it
takes
looks-
practice.
It looks great, man.
And then
So-
thanks, guys.
Yeah, they if we pan to Drew, let's look at Drew's backgrounds, and you'll see like some of the backgrounds he puts for his paintings with behind the fish. That might help him.
Here, you know what? I can grab a fish painting real quick and show everybody something, right? So these are some of like the style paintings that I can do, and these are like a watercolor style. Oh, there we go.
God, that thing's beautiful. So that's watercolors, huh?
It's actually tattooing that I've used.
Oh, that's the tattooing.
Yeah. I like using the tattooing a lot. It works just as well as the watercolor paints do. But I feel like when they dry, I feel like they're a little more vibrant.
That was really cool. He was like, dude, that fish really looked nice that he was working on.
Yeah, it looked good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Dragon's looking killer. I dig the purple claws.
Yeah, just kind of mixing it up. That's what's kind of great. Like, since we're sitting here talking, I'm not thinking so much. I'm just painting.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of happening, which is nice. I hope that's what's happening for everybody else too.
Thinking part's the hard part.
Yeah. All right, honey, we got some more folks out there want to share.
We do. We have quite a few more. So let's, we have about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes.
Well, let's try to get as many people to hang out.
We only have 10 minutes left?
Yeah, isn't that crazy how fast? It's so much fun. It just goes so fast.
We're only 10 minutes in.
I know, right? So we're going to go to Michael Wood. Michael, are you ready? There you are.
What's up, Michael?
Michael.
Let's get him unmuted.
Let's see. Hold on. I thought he was unmuted. Let me try this again. Yeah, he's unmuted.
Takes a second sometimes.
Michael, you might have to log in and out again, and then we'll spotlight you. Sometimes Zoom audio just needs that reboot.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's got the creature of the Black Lagoon.
Oh, shit.
And I think he's going to paint it on his surfboard next.
Sick. Okay.
Right on, Michael. It's going to look great.
Thanks for sharing. All right, now we're going to go to Ashley. Ashley Duff.
Hello.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
What do you got for us? Oh, killer shark.
It looks so good.
I love that.
This is the other shark of yours. So
Let's
this is
see.
the one.
Oh, yeah. So that's the Mark Longnecker shark.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
That's awesome.
So you having fun with it?
Definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah. And so how's the blending going? Looks like it's nice. You got a good blend going.
It's going a lot better now. And I do use a paintbrush a little bit to blend.
A little bit.
So
Right.
yeah.
And where are you at? Where are you from?
Virginia Beach.
Va Beach, right on.
Yep, the beach.
Do they have the ocean locked down there so you can't go to the beach?
They'll let you walk or run on the beach and fish, but you can't just sit on the beach.
Ah, okay.
So
You're lucky.
yeah.
You got it better than we do. We can't even go to the beach now. That just happened yesterday.
They haven't locked us all the way down yet with that. I think they're still letting people surf too. So.
Oh wow.
We're gonna have to go to Virginia.
Yeah, we're coming to Virginia Beach to hang out.
All right, we're gonna move on to John. John, are you ready for us? There you are. What's
There's
up,
John.
John?
How are you? What's going on?
We're having fun.
Having a good time. I did a shark. I've got this real bad shark tattoo on my calf. I'm trying to fix him up a little bit so he looks
That
like
looks
one of yours.
good.
Come on down to Madeira Beach. I'll fix them up for you, bud.
All right, brother. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good, John, man.
That looks killer, bro.
All right, we're gonna go to Lila. Lila, are you there? Lila.
Can you say
Hi.
hey?
Lila. I think Lila decided to watch TV.
Okay. But she had her hand
There
up.
we go.
She had her hand up.
Let's see it. Oh, it's got like a fish and a bird. She's doing both. Good job, Lila.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to Susan next. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
So what you working on?
I did this.
Oh, cool.
And then I kind of copied Drew's art and I did.
Oh yeah, that looks so good.
Oh, there we go.
So those are on a bunch of different canvases, like a little collage.
Oh, that's
Like
sweet.
a puzzle.
That's awesome.
Cool, good idea.
God, that's nice.
Okay, we're gonna go to Keone. Keone,
Hi.
what's up?
Hey man,
What's
what's
up?
up? What you working on over there?
I'm drawing
Oh yeah.
a dragon.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Thank
The
you.
mouth is like perfect, like it's all like looks nice and like 3D.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And where are you coming from?
From Argentina.
You're in Argentina too? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm friends with Santino.
Santino. So do you
Yeah.
guys live by the ocean?
No, we're like 6 hours away.
6 hours away.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet, but I'm gonna go. I want to go all the way down and visit everyone.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, we're gonna go to Sean now. Sean, you ready for us? What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Not much.
What's up, brother?
Show us your work.
Just messing around, just went from the top of the head.
Oh, that looks sick.
Sick, dude. I like that.
Nice blend, Sean. That looks really nice. Have you used
Yeah, I
the
gotta
pens a
work on my
lot?
blending. No.
No.
No, I just started using them again recently.
You're doing
Most
really
of the stuff
good.
I've done is all solid hot rod stuff.
Oh, let's see it. Now we're talking.
Oh yeah, Ed Roth looking.
Old rat fink style. I like that,
Yeah,
dude.
that's what I grew up doing.
That's cool.
And where are you at?
Well, I'm currently in Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh,
Okay.
but I'm from up in Massachusetts.
Right on.
Cool,
I'll tell you what,
thanks.
your blending's looking great, man. Keep it up.
Thanks
Okay.
a lot. I gotta work.
Right
We're
on.
gonna go to Michael Wood. Michael Wood, are you?
What's up, guys?
ready?
There he is.
Figured out how to unmute it.
Right on.
What's up,
Okay,
dude?
good.
Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
All right, now we can hear you. Cool.
That's really nice. So you can do it on the board too?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff on the board.
Right on. And where are you at?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, but I actually live in Tampa, Florida.
Right on. You're
Oh,
down
nice.
there.
You're right next to me.
Yeah, I'm out ready for the beaches to open back up so I can go surfing.
Got it.
Yeah, you and me both. I'm in.
Yeah.
Thanks for that too, bub.
Yeah, I was watching a bunch of your YouTube videos yesterday and just
Right.
stumbled upon this meeting, so I got lucky and joined it.
Cool, man. I'm glad. Thanks for joining. I hope you're enjoying it.
Okay, we have one hand raised, but it's Ashley, but her video is not on. So we have like another minute or two, and I know the hour went quick, and people don't want to go home.
Emily Adkins said she's been on to quite a few shows and would like to show her progress.
Okay,
Yeah.
we will
Let's see.
bring Emily on right now. Emily, you ready? Hi. Whoa, cool background.
Oh, I didn't want you to see my bedroom, so I covered it up. I'm from Huntington Beach, but I came and met you, Drew, at your studio with Brian Patterson and my mom Terry Atkins. I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah. Nice
Yeah,
to see you
so
again.
they got me your starter pack with the videos for, and I just recently started doing, and I started off, and I did
Good, yeah.
the flower one, and then I designed my own tiki one.
Oh, the tiki looks great.
Killer.
That's cool.
So now it's coming in and out, but it looks good. Looks really good.
It's that virtual background kind of makes everything wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the blending tips help on there?
Yeah, so I'm still working on the blending. Like with the blues are hard to blend, but I've gotten a lot better at blending with like the orange and yellows and like the purple and gray. But I want to try it out with the brush because it sounds like it makes it easier to blend. And so right now I'm on your third lesson for a fish, and so I'm designing a fish right now. And
whoa, that's so good.
I'm kind of going, I want to go for like a zombie goldfish because the virus going around and stuff. I know animals aren't really getting sick, but I thought it'd be cool to do some type of like zombie fish.
Your drawing is amazing. That is really good.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been working on that just now. Usually I've been oil painting since I was like 10 years old, so naturally I like to oil paint, but the Posca pens are so cool because they obviously dry much quicker. And I really like how vibrant they are right off the bat. And it's nice not having to mix my own colors all the time.
Yeah,
You'd be a good spokesperson for Posca.
Yeah. But you know what's really cool is, you know, I bet your oil paintings are amazing, but they take so long to do. So as an illustrator, you know, time is of the most importance. So to be able to get an idea out quickly and execute it, because, you know, a client's not really paying you to create a masterpiece when you're an illustrator or professional artist. They're paying you to get something out that looks good for the amount of time they're willing to pay for. And so as Drew can probably attest to this, is, you know, whether it's a tattoo or a mural or a t-shirt design or all the things that we have to do to make a living, you want to make sure you can give them what they need with not necessarily as little as time, but just not having to put like an immense amount of time, because we all have a masterpiece probably in us as artists, but it takes a lot of time. So the Poscas are great for getting ideas out quickly and having fun. Like we're all sitting here painting, creating something, and all of it looks pretty good. If we were to spend a week on one of these projects, it would be amazing, but not all of us have a week. If you only have an hour to paint, then you have an hour to paint and you can do something cool. And that's what I like about Posca. And that's what I like about getting together like this, seeing what everybody's painting and knowing that you're able to start and complete a painting in one sitting. And so I hope everybody tonight, Friday night, is able to do that. It's awesome.
So Eric wrote something funny. He said, "What quarantine? I feel like I'm on a trip around the world," which is really cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Jim wants to share. Let's just shoot over to Jim real quick.
All right.
Jim, what's up?
Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight?
We're good,
Good to
man.
see you.
Welcome.
How's that sick with the alpha in the back?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hold it up again.
Oh, nice background. The water looks killer.
Doing using Phil Roberts' brush technique, which sounds like Drew's using as well. So
yeah,
doing a tuna fish tonight.
That's great, man. That looks really nice.
Awesome fun, guys. It's so cool meeting everybody around the world and seeing everybody's work. This is a blast. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks for getting on and sharing with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go to Jason real quick. Jason, what's up, Jason?
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. Oh, you're on a black canvas. That looks great.
Oh, that's killer.
Where did you get that black canvas?
Oh, it's a sketchbook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. And where are you, Jason?
I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, wow. I want to go surfing up there. You surf?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not that good, but I'm learning.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll come up there, and if you show me where the waves are, I'll teach you how to surf better and paint.
Anytime, I'd take you up for sure.
Yeah, it's actually on my bucket list. It sounds like a beautiful coastline. I'm all about nature, and I've seen some of the pictures and friends of mine that have been up that way. And anyway, it looks like a beautiful place.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the last person because we're really over time. Ashley, who I tried to show before. Ashley, are you there? Let's see. Ashley, hold on.
Man, I wish I could do the rest of my paintings this week with everyone on this thing. It's so much more fun than sitting quarantined by myself.
It sure is.
It's a great time. And everybody that's watching, I know we're kind of at the end. I just want to thank you, personally thank you for getting on and supporting Drew and supporting myself. And thank Maria for doing all this for us as well. It was a really good time. I love being on. Yeah, this was really great.
Yeah, for some reason I
participated. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. We're so happy to have you here. I was trying to show Ashley, but it's not working. I don't know. It might be a.
I know. I saw that you got cut off a while ago. I didn't know what was going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know, but we'll have to do without.
So we got some leaves going.
The leaves are looking amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice on this black background with with that nice bright pair. It's really gonna make all this stuff leap forward, and it'll look real nice in somebody's beach house.
Yeah, and so you'll have to post a picture of that when you're done.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'm gonna finish painting this over the weekend, and then I'll post it on Monday for everybody to check out on my Instagram.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it is, for all of us, if everybody posts their stuff, we'll be able to see the progress. And I'll post mine. I'll do a time lapse of mine, of me finishing like I've been doing.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how great this has been. I mean, Drew, thank you for coming on and hanging out with us, because I really want to expose people to artists, successful artists like yourself. And, we've had Mark Longnecker. Next week, we got Chad Carruthers.
On Monday, we have Chad Carruthers.
And he's Chad Can't Color on Instagram. A good friend of mine that painted surfboards with me at Lost. And
he's phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's another great story. And I just want to let everybody know, when I started doing this, people weren't as sharing with art. So I'd go to artists and they weren't really as friendly. It was almost like they didn't want to share their techniques. And I've always been the exact opposite. And doing an event like this really makes me feel good that sharing the information is much better. And so let's lean on each other and be able to do more things like this. And like I said, when this is all over, we're going to be getting in the van and we're going to be going all over the country, including Hawaii. We're going to get to Hawaii by the end of the year. And that's the plan. So the sooner this quarantine gets over, we'll be doing that.
The sooner we can get on the road.
But until then, we'll do this online.
Yeah.
And we're going to meet a lot more people. Please share it with other artists, because I really do think this is a good distraction from everything else that's going on. And it does feel like we've been out socializing.
Yeah, it totally does. And just as a reminder, thanks to Posca, we get to give away a box to somebody here tonight, and we'll pick a winner afterwards.
Yeah.
And we'll be back on Monday.
Yeah, we'll be back on Monday.
So thank you all.
Yeah, everybody post their
Post the photos of what you've done and tag Posca_USA on Instagram
and
also
Brophy Art Academy.
Brophy Art Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how we'll check it all out, and then we'll comment and we'll reconvene on Monday.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody. Have a great
happy weekend, you guys.
Yeah, life is good.
Ciao.